trail, we checked out Bailey's trail system next to Athens and Chauncey. Awesome trail, but that's another story. The kids and I have been hitting some longer rides, so I'm like, well, I've got a tube and all the repair kits for my ride, but I don't have anything for the kids yet. So put in some extra tubes in the boys' Camelbak, so they're carrying their own gear. And sure enough, once you know it, my eldest blows a flat, and I'm like, oh my heaven. And we were deep in the woods, so thank heavens we had it, which made me think, all right, man, I got to make a quick video and shoot that out to our little shred heads. If you're at a bike park, such as Gators or Gnomewood or a small trail system, probably not super important because you can walk your bike out. But as your rides get longer, you're going to want to think about self-sustaining yourself on the trail. And so I thought I'd give you a little tour of my backpack, my Camelbak, and let you know what's in mine, and maybe that'll kind of help you prepare for longer rides. So here's my Camelbak. I feel like it's pretty well outfitted. In this bottom pocket is where we keep the tools. I'm going to focus pretty much on the tire itself. So as we open it up here, you have the option to carry CO2 cartridges, and then with that, you have I don't even know what this thing's called, to be honest with you, but you screw it on, plug it in, and bam, they're a one and done. I carry two because I tend to make mistakes. Tire irons, these are super, super important. They come apart, and then this pries the tire off of the rim, and this piece here hooks to the spoke. So you pry it out, hook it to the spoke, pry it out, hook it to the spoke, and then with this third guy, you run that tire iron right under, and it unbeads the tire and allows it to come off of the rim. Super important tool to have. Up top is where I keep my pump. Now, I had a near miss. Trail snacks. Beef sticks on the trail, crucial. Nuts, raisins. We always like dum-dum suckers too. And man, we demolished the tangerines today. It was a hot day on the trail. But here's a compact pump that's really great. But one thing that made me panic is I bought this with my bike in mind, and I have a Presta valve. The boys had Schrader's, and as soon as I opened this up, I said, oh dear, I hope this works on the boys' tire. And it did. Apparently I had the foresight to get both a nozzle that fits a Presta and a Schrader valve. What's the difference, you ask? Well, let me show you. All right, so these are a little bit of an older style tire tube, but it's the traditional Presta valve right here. In terms of a Schrader valve, the newer tubes look like this. You unscrew the cap, and then it allows the air to go in. When you're done, you screw it back on, and you're good. So that's the tire pump. Portable, compact, gets the job done, and then again slides right into the Camelbak, which is pretty good. This lever too, if you're not familiar with, once it goes on the stem of the tire tube, you pull that guy up and it grabs hold of it pretty good. Sometimes that air gets, or the handle, you can't get air in, it's jammed. Well, you're not seated properly. Pull it out, retry it, and stay with it. I had a little bit of trouble on the trail today, but after readjusting it a few times, I got that air in there, no problemos. And then obviously the tube, the sizing gets tricky. You're gonna wanna check the sidewall of the tire. That'll tell you the measurement of the tube you need. My boys are running a little bit different tires. So my youngest is running 24 by 2.6, which needed a different tire. My eldest today, he's the one that blew the tire. He's running 24 by 1.95 right up there, and that's right on the tread. So when you're purchasing your tube, or if you have tubes laying around and you don't know what's what, find it on there and coordinate the tube to the tire. So while I'm giving you the tour of the Camelbak that I have, it wouldn't be Wise of me not to at least mention a multi-tool. Has all sorts of different size hex wrenches, flatheads, the star, whatever. One of the things that I think is important that you have is a medical kit. Make sure that you have something that has a variety of things. We've got gauze wrap, we've got tweezers, we got a needle in there, we've got athletic tape. If you're all sweaty, it's hard to put all these different types of band-aids on there. Antiseptic wipes, and various sized band-aids. Obviously, if you use your med kit, make sure you replace it when you get home so you don't forget about it. But super wise to have that in the Camelbak. This is called the missing link. And I'm not sure you can see it that well, but it's actually a link in case one of your chain links breaks or you need to do some work. You have this little rapid link that'll, your chain busts. Using this tool, and I'm not going to spend the time to show you how it works, but, daggone it, all right, I will. You put these things together, and then it goes on your chain, and it pulls it, and then you're able to pop the chain off, and then put the new rapid link on. Certainly not rehearsed, but hopefully somewhat helpful. So ask yourself, what's in your Camelbak?